Hello everyone, Mr. E here, and this evening I don't know why I'm introducing it like this, but this evening we're talking about a very meta veteran build. I realize that it's been a very long time since I've talked about the veteran meta, build everything picked that would be the strongest possible thing in any given game, and this is that. So if you're looking at the screen right now and you're seeing dueling sword and you're seeing plasma gun and you're going yuck, well, it's not for everybody, right? But if you're a player who's pushing for maybe your first Auric Maelstrom, or you are trying to get that Havoc 40 finally, it would behoove you to bring the strongest possible thing to bear on your enemies, and this is that build. This is pulling out all the stops and going all the way forward. I think the only competition this build could have would be something with the Recon Las gun, which I'll be putting out in a couple days' time, but this is probably beats that up, to be honest with you. So let's get into it. We've got the dueling sword, we got the plasma gun. Y'all know what the deal is. The dueling sword is the can opener. It deals with the crushers and maulers, and it's our boss damager. The targets that don't die in one hit with the plasma gun, we don't want to waste ammo on them. We just go and stab them. It also happens to be just the perfect weapon for moving around the arena. You'll see in the gameplay footage in a second here that I'm just zip zooming around the place because of the movement tech this dueling sword allows me to do. And I'm getting into place and I'm instantly getting kills on all the priority targets that I need to get kills on. And that's really important for this veteran. You want to be securing those elite kills. You want to be securing those specialist kills because that gives you your cooldown back, and that gives you ammo into your gun because we're using weapon specialist. We got thrust on here. Thrust is amazing. It allows you to preempt when a crusher is coming in for you or a charger is coming in for you, and you can hold that charge for the thrust and then stab them as they jump at you. And that'll give them just the instant kill potential on dogs and mutants and all that stuff. So thrust is great, and then uncanny strike is for getting through that tough armor. Again, we don't want to be wasting like 5 shots killing crushers. We just want to go boom, boom, 2 back-to-back hits, and they're dead with this thing. For the plasma gun, rising heat and gets hot with some carapace and flak armor on there. That's just the most likely targets for the plasma gun. Remember, we're just cleaving through everything with this bad boy, so just getting the most use, the most bang for our buck, literally. Charge rate is going to be the dump stat on this thing because we are not charging shots. We're spamming light attacks. It's just the most oppressive and easy way to play, and you will never explode if you don't charge any of your attacks. For your curios, 2 17% toughnesses, if you got them, smoke them if you got them, and then a +3 max stamina. Be warned, if you have a 400 item level +3 max stamina, it's not actually a +3 max stamina, it's bugged. It is actually only +2, so make sure you got a 410, 420, or 430 for that +3 max stamina to make certain that you're getting the full value in game. Each of these should have the perks toughness, combat ability regen, and stamina regen across the whole board. That's just going to be the most optimal setup, hands down. Okay, let's talk talents. There have been a few changes in here since last year, since they redid a little bit of the veteran's talent tree, and unfortunately, they gave more power to the portion of his tree that already had a ton of power, which I don't really understand. But up here we've got, this is weapon swap speed, which synergizes really well with our weapon specialist all the way down here. We're going to be doing a lot of swapping back and forth, so we like that speed. Plus, we really like this additional 5% toughness, which is 5% on all range kills. You shoot your plasma gun into a horde that has like 20 enemies in it, you're going to kill 5 of them, that's 25% toughness. Boom, there you go. Every melee kill now gives you 10% instead of 5%. Really good blessing, a really good talent. Shredder frag grenades, they're the best grenades, followed by the Catch a Breath. Now, Catch a Breath has been changed, and this is now one of the best talents on veteran because it's giving you 5% toughness all the time when you have not been the victim to a melee attack recently. So if you haven't blocked and you haven't gotten hit, then you are printing 5% toughness every single second, and that can make a world of difference. There's not many other classes that can just generate toughness out of nothing. In fact, there's really none. So that is an awesome ability, and this has changed since the last time that we talked about this build. Then we've got this kill zone. This is base range damage for avoiding melee attacks. This is, again, another incentive to avoid melee attacks. It means that you're really most times are not going to be hit by that many melee attacks, and you just get to shoot with a bunch of extra base damage. When you're shooting a plasma gun that has a 600 base damage and you're multiplying that by 1.15 and even further in a second we'll talk about, that's some big numbers. We really like bigger numbers because it means we one-shot wallop even more enemies. We got Survivalist here for that extra ammo regen. You know it is, free grenade every minute, and voice of command. Down here we've got Born Leader. This just allows us to give some of that toughness over that we're printing through our lovely Catch a Breath, that we're printing from voice of command, that we're printing from Out for Blood. We're giving that over to our allies by giving them 15% of all the stuff that we generate, they get too, which actually ends up being quite a bit. And then we've got Tactical Awareness, Iron Will, and Demolition Team. 3 S-tier perks. Make certain that you are chucking those grenades. You'll see me many times in these clips just chucking grenades until I have 1 or 0 left, because that's the optimal way to play. You want to use grenades as soon as you get them. Precision Strikes over here, fully loaded and Superiority Complex. I told you there's more base damage coming, and here it is. This is going to allow us to one-shot gunners with a lot more consistency. Sometimes, if you get a crit and it's a body shot, they die. Right, with this much damage. Then over here, this is our melee branch, because this build is not just a range fighter, it is a formidable melee powerhouse as well. We are like just one step below the Zealot in terms of like melee execution status. Our dueling sword is so strong between Reciprocity and Desperado. We get like 35% crit there and a bunch of finesse damage. So this allows us to just like claim these instant kills with the dueling sword headshot lunge combo. And then between these two perks right here, between Weapon Specialist and 10% Noob, we get 25% melee speed, which is crazy. And then finally we round it out with Always Prepared, which allows us to funnel ammunition back into the magazine of our plasma gun every time we claim a melee kill. So if you're doing this optimally, you will reload the gun. I think I reloaded 1 time in the whole game that you'll see here in a second, for in 27 minutes, which is crazy. So yeah, use this well and you'll never have to reload. And that's the whole thing, guys. So if you want to go ahead and get this started and go and try it out, what I would say is don't get yourself stuck on your range weapon. Don't be afraid to get in there and get nasty. Remember your shout knocks down close range enemies, and you can get in there and go to town with melee just as well as the rest of them, and then pull out the range gun when things get really hairy, and don't forget to chuck lots of grenades. If you need a depiction, visualization of how to pull this off, I'm going to show you, here's some gameplay footage, some clips of a Havoc 37 game, and hopefully this inspires you. Either way, appreciate you for watching, like and subscribe for more Dark Tide videos, and I'll see you very soon. Mystery out, bye. Oh wow, they got shotgunners. Easy game, easy life. Wallop, wallop, blam, blam. Should just be throwing grenades. Actually, I just realized these are all elites. It's a pretty good shot. We're gonna get a grenade. We just did. Yeah. Behind. Watch out behind you. Got him. Time for another grenade. Gotcha, bitch. How did that thing get to throw me instantly? And why is that bullshit? ChatGPT, generate me an answer. Oh, fuck. Watch out, throwing grenades. Come back in the hole. Hold is safe. I can't see what I'm shooting, but I'm shooting. And that's half the battle. Watch the Doom host. I think we're good though. I hit him? I got him that time? Oh, now I got him. Alright, as soon as we put our feet on the ground, it's going to spawn 2 bosses, so get ready. Let's clear everything we can before we go down. For overheads. Alright, I guess we're going down. Oh, just a captain, that's not bad. There's a demon host on our left side. Don't trigger it. I mean, obviously don't trigger it, but you know what I mean. There's our second boss. Demon host. We need to fight back the other way so we're not in this demon host. Okay, well. Just don't bring it near us. Back over behind this wall again. He lived. No, I'm stuck. Oh. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking shotgunners. The guys below us, right there. Watch out, he's sword boy.